Alright, we're back, and we are doing, this is a boss fight, between the twins. We've already done this fight before, and you may be wondering why I'm doing it again. We're doing an untouchable version of this, so I can't get hit during this fight. It complicates things a little. I think it took me 2 tries, and the reason why I died the first one, I think I showed off, is not... It was really a stupid decision of me standing on top of an area with a missile heading for my face. I think that's the only way you could really die and get hit in that fight, if you can jump over all the attacks, that is. For the most part, the gunner guy doesn't really do all too much. He sort of just shoots and then fires missiles, which the missiles, yes, is the annoying part. But if you can dodge past that, you'll be fine. I think now is like I gotta upgrade my shotgun, because I've been using my shotgun for a long time. It's been a while. We just got so many other weapons, I just stopped using it. And I wanted to upgrade it to level 5 because I think I have my assault rifle and spitting hydra's not 5 yet. Slug cannon is, I know that. And I don't think I have my acid bomb. Yeah, that's still up 4. Like, 2 of the weapons that I started this game with, I still have at a rather, I wouldn't say low level, because I haven't used the lava gun or turret, like, since I got those guns. Yeah, I haven't used them on a regular basis like I have every other weapon I've been getting. That was a terrible shot, as well as that. I'm not really sure how this grenade launcher works exactly, because sometimes you feel like you fired it in the right direction, and then it just goes like 10 feet over their heads, and you're like, what happened? Oh, spitting hydra's almost level 5. It's just there, you know. Little breeze could just knock it over. I do believe this is just a regular fighting arena with nothing too special in between. Because some of them have, little gimmicks. And I don't think this one has any, which is odd. Okay, so it's now called the Tempest. I'm going to be calling it the Spitting Hydra because I'm weird like that. And the shotgun upgraded as well. The shot cannon.
The cannon can be charged up to release a spectacular beam of death. Hold the fire button to charge up the beam. Then release the button and sweep the beam across your enemies.
Yeah, exactly that. You'll see it here. It is so cool. It takes up a shit ton of ammo, though. Like, how much? How much are we talking about? 10 ammo? 10 pieces of ammo? So yeah, it's a pretty fucking huge bullet, to bite. I don't know if it'd be worth firing it, 10 bullets worth of ammo in a single shot, because if you miss that shot, you're fucked. I think now I'm like, what's going on? Why can't I? Oh my god, I'm out of ammo. That hasn't happened in quite some time, actually. My sniper rifle is only level 3. I mean, I don't really do a lot of no-scoping anyway, so I'm not really going to be complaining all too much. And I missed that guy. Usually it's a one-shot kill like that, but apparently I missed that guy by like an inch. Yeah, I don't really use the sniper rifle all too much, outside of like long-range kills of enemies that I hate. Counting ducks. Okay, so counting ducks is really, really odd. So I think this is the first time they've introduced this, but they've added a new gimmick in which the room is slowly having sleep gas come into the room, like seep into the room, and you have to kill the enemies within that time, and if you don't, you lose. You get knocked out, so you can't fight anymore, and you're fucked. And I think the way they show the sleeping gas is your health gets depleted slowly. And I think after the round, you gain your health back, which will become very important in a later later round. I think one that I speed up as well. So I will have to explain it now, I guess. Later there's going to be a longer version of the fights. So I think it's like 24 rounds, 25. And in between they'll swap between the gimmicks. Be like, okay, so this next 3 rounds will have this gimmick, and this next 5 rounds will have this gimmick. And the sleeping gas will actually decrease your health slowly and surely. Like, it will start hurting you after a while. But after you finish that round and you finish the gimmicky section, you actually then regain all your health. This is the cycling weapon round, in which it's pretty much a gun game. Pretty sure that's what the Call of Duty map, or not map, but that thing everyone played, where you go around, you have a certain weapon. After a while, it switches. Usually, it's when you get kills, but in this particular game, it's when you run out of ammo, like automatically swap you to the next weapon you own. And I think they do have to be owned by you. I don't think they give you free weapons. At least I didn't notice any free weapons sneaking their way into my my selection. It'd be a little weird if that did happen. Oh yeah, my lava gun, the thing that's still level 1, along with the turrets. That's also like level 1, but I'm pretty sure they don't actually upgrade. Well, let me rephrase that. So normal weapons in this game, and I say normal because the games that are in, or the weapons inside this game, normally upgrade to level 5, and then you can upgrade them further and further. But the guns from the previous game, the minigun, and the minigun turret, and the whatchamacallit, the lava gun, will only level up to level 2, because, you know, they didn't have mega versions of themselves in the second game. That's new in this game. So they can only be able to level up to level 2. Oh yeah, here's the little minigun turrets that I was talking about. Yeah, they're still in the game, don't worry. They used to be a big help in the second game, to be honest. Like in the last world, I kept using them a lot. Mostly because I didn't want to go running into there and getting hit, so I would just throw a bunch of turrets down and run. Hope to God they got the job done. Yeah, it's just a gun game. It's a fairly long gun game, though. 16 rounds. I mean, I guess you're trying to introduce the fact that, you know, your weapons swap around every now and then, so have fun. See which weapons you, I don't know if it's RNG based. I assume it's RNG, but sometimes I feel like there's a small rotation on them. Like, I feel like I had the rocket launcher after having the whip the last time. And if there is a small rotation like that, then you can probably have some interesting, like, manipulations. Because the enemies will always stay the same, right? So you could, like, map out how many bullets you could use in a particular round. Get really, really, like, high-tech on this. I'm probably overthinking it way too much, but I kind of else to talk about, so fuck it, why not? And that is the last round for that. Nap time. Oh, nap time. Oh, fuck this. Nap time is the scorpion-based boss with the poison, as I was talking about, the slow sleeping gas. They call it sleeping gas, but you get hurt. You know, you take damage, which would imply some sort of poison. But not only is it just the poison, you also have to deal with a bunch of traps. Be that the spinning fans or the electrified area. I think now I swapped over to this, and I was like, okay, this doesn't seem to be helping me all too much. Mostly because I'm not jumping when I'm supposed to, and I think I was able to clutch this out. was like, please, please, no. I'm just so close to killing you. There we go. I die. I die as I killed him, and it still counted. And I was like, fuck yes. That's what I'm talking about. I barely made it out of that one. So I think this is the long match that I... No, never mind. Oh, this is when I found out that the rocket launcher does a lot of damage against this guy. Oh, there's a cycling weapon between this boss. That's right. I have to use sniper rifles. So far, I've been getting pretty lucky with the weapons. And now my luck has run out with miniguns. My luck has even ran out even further when I have to use a whip. The guy I don't want to even get close to, so I'm just wasting the ammo here to swap the weapon. Now I have a lava gun. I think I could still reach it from here. Oh, that's right. So you can kite him around this lava pit pretty effectively as well. Which is nice. It makes this boss a little easier. You will have to, you know, avoid the saw blades, but give it up for who? So since I don't have the chop or the displayed gun, we'll be coming back to that later. But now we have a championship bout 2. And this I do sped up because it's 24 rounds of pretty much what you've been seeing for the last 2 videos. I could have cut this out, but you know there's going to be one guy who's like, why didn't you show it? You know, why didn't you just show us doing the same thing as you did, you know, for 2 videos in a row now? Because, you know, I got shit to do. We got plot to help. Plot to help? No, plot to move on. Story to... Yeah. English words are supposed to be here. But as you see, we go through cycling rounds, you go through the sleep toxin round, we go through, I think, a boss phase at the end. All the while we have to deal with all the traps, and here's said boss. And I have half health. Exactly health. Half. Or off, whichever you prefer. I think I've been having a much easier time with this guy. When I first fight him, no matter what happens, I usually have a really shitty time fighting him. I usually have a shitty time fighting him in general. I don't know, robots with brains in Ratchet and Clank games always seem to give me trouble, and I don't know why. Because there was a guy in the second game that gave me trouble. I don't remember the name of the guy from the first. I know the guy in the second game had like long legs. The Quarktastic Battle, though, that is a longer version of what you just saw, which I hope to God I sped up. And that I do come back to later because I was like, I don't want to do more. I got to my breaking point. I think that took me like 45, 50 minutes, maybe an hour, to do all those challenges. So I was like, I'm kind of all challenged out. I'm tapping out on this one. We gotta go see Courtney Gears anyway, so. At the Hollow Star, not store.
Jeeves, activate the cloaking device.
With pleasure, sir. Now you see us. Now you... Oh, crud.
Cut! That's it! You've disgraced my set for the last time, kid. Take up basket weaving. You're fired! Get me the monkey.
I'll see you at the trailer, Clank.
Agent Clank, meet your new sidekick. All right, forget the chase scene and go right to the grand finale. You did read the script I sent you. First, you narrowly survive a series of death-defying stunts, yada yada. You defeat the Terror of Talos, yada yada yada. Finally, you rescue the Baroness, played by the lovely Miss Courtney Gears. Okay. And action!
Okay, a few questions.
All right, this is the part where you take out the henchman, then chase Maximilian out of the bar. Try to make it look real, all right? Action!
Few questions. Why do they have an eject button in a car? That's supposed to be a model of a car. And is that not for comedic humor? Like, I'm sorry, like, why would you have a button like that?
Maximilian's office before he can make his escape.
If not to have a comedic scene. I don't know. The guy just hates Ratchet for whatever reason. But yeah, we have the banana gun again as Clank. Yeah, I was like, how do I do this? Just punch your way through it.
Maximilian tries to shake him off in rush hour traffic. All right, I love a good chase scene.
And by chasing, he means like stopping and waiting. And during the middle of our chase scene, we're going to start doing some gambling. Because if you remember from the second game, there were gambling machines that you could bet on. I think it's 5 gold per piece, and that's when it, yeah. So there's a chance of getting money